Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Miami. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Able to find Strange here. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go right back to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going to try with Etienne. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Sending a receiver left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's still going at the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's going to be stopped at the yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Etienne has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're going to run with Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Into the hands of OBJ. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Going right back to Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's the end of the first quarter. Scores 10 yards.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. A give left side to Mostert. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll go again with Mostert. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Offense in the hurry-up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jaguars trailing in the early going. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. 2 and out from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
21G.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
From his own end zone, here we go. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
And the Dolphins, first and 10.
First down. Here's Tua. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line.
Dolphins 7.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
All right.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
All right, fellas, listen up.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He'll have the first down and even more. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give, it's Mostert headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
They're right here.
Running back, motioning right. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Handoff headed left to Mostert. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's third and 1.
Hey, I know third and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
The give on third to Mostert. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go, it's Mostert. And he gets this forward to the 19. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Counter give to Mostert. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again, following the sack. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. That's taken in by Etienne. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. Man in motion, headed right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's to the 20. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Mostert with it. He breaks the tackle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score.
Go ahead. Ready.
Back to throw, Tua. He brings it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Touch pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He rolls to his right. He'll get this to ETN. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. ETN again. And he doesn't get much here. Just enough to get down inside the 40. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Tagovailoa on first down. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trail by 6. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. Able to get it to Mostert. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here he is to throw. Beckham there to grab it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He'll look to throw it. He's got it near the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins find a way to tie it late. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the give to Mostert. Works his way to the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to be...
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain and excellence. Open source, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water. It's high now. Not going under. Oh, oh, oh. Not gonna let you go. Oh, oh, oh. Pay what you owe. Watch out now. My mistake.
It's damn namaste, namaste. And Dalai Lama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to the finals, cause I've learned something from years of head hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. A glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing out spikes, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark, dark as midnight. This beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy, tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, run another level, watch my indigo. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go.
Watch out now, come